I don't know how many of you caught the VMAs, but if you didn't, your boy Cameron is here to help you with all your pop culture needs. So let's get started. Opening of the show. We have Miss Riri, bad girl herself. I'm thinking you receiving the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, so I know your performances are about to be amazing. Not only did I find out she's performing not one, but she gonna perform 4 times tonight. I was like, oh yes, girl, get it. Opening performance. Lord, if I tell you, homegirl, sing along with the backtrack. Terrible. She wasn't even singing. Dancing was lackluster. She was giving no type of life. I was just like, really, this is a waste of my 15 minutes right now. Like, I should change the channel, but I won't because I want to see if you like fall or something, because that would be hilarious. But you receiving the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, Video Vanguard Award. Like, I don't understand. You're supposed to come out with guns blazing. I mean, dancers from here to there, dropping it, shaking it, singing live, giving what vocals you do have. No shade, but we know you're not the best singer. But yeah, so that's opening performance. Okay, Rihanna. Okay, you're done. So as we move along the show, which is really weird to me, they didn't have a set host. We kept hearing DJ Khaled talk about the keys that he had, those major keys, which I'm really tired of hearing because he does not have any type of major keys to any type of success. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a talented producer, but I'm sorry, I'm tired of, give me a key. If you really have a key, go ahead and give me a key, but he don't. Anyway, moving on. So they had like sporadic, like the Key and Peele characters were hosting a little bit, and then some other comedian who nobody really knows. I never heard of him. They should have just let Charlamagne the God really host the show, but I'll take that with MTV. I'll take that up with MTV next year. Okay. Moving along. So Nick Jonas, he came through with his Bacon performance. Vocally, he was good. As far as the performer, I was like, okay, you did okay. He had Ty Dolla $ign assist him. I was like, I guess, but I mean, they did okay. It was better than Rihanna's opening performance. Yeah, so Nick, I give you a B+ in that one. Rihanna, I'm giving you like a C-, honey. You should have stepped it up at that point. So moving along. So we get to Future, which, by the way, Michael Phelps introduced him, which I was just like, boy, you are a great swimmer. I give you that. Win them Olympic medals, do that. But you introducing Future was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, you kind of stumbled on your words a little bit. You kind of were just like, why am I here? You didn't even look like you came to the VMAs. You just woke up and walked in there. Like, have something, like, look good. Didn't you have a fashion campaign last time you won all them gold medals? Come on now, give me some type of life. But anyway, moving along. So Future. MTV is so shady for this. Why they gonna pan the camera to Designer? Which, if you don't know, Designer and Future have beef because Future thinks that Designer took his style. It's the guy who sings Panda. That's the only song we know. So it really isn't that big of a deal. So Future performed. He get the crowd hype with his trap music, of course. But he's barely singing. Backtrack again. They need to take notes from Britney if they're gonna really lip sync. Let's be honest. So moving along. I'm not gonna keep you here long. So we move along in the performances. Rihanna performs again. I'm like, okay, Marie. She got the Caribbean vibe going on. Like we in a Jamaican club about to just dagger it out. You know what I'm saying? So she starts performing. I was like, oh, she finna perform work. So she did perform work. Once again, whoever her choreographer is needs to be shot. And she needs to spend more time focusing on her career than getting high and getting tattoos. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't do it, but ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you consider yourself a performer, perform. Look who you perform with that night. Like, come on. Moving along. So, Drake, he won Best Male Hip Hop Artist. But guess what? Drake was late to the award show because he was stuck in traffic, so he didn't take that award. It's okay. It's okay. On to some more awesome performances. Beyonce. I will just say this. To me, I feel like Beyonce, I love you to death, and I'm gonna get to your performance, but you were out of line. How are you gonna perform 15 minutes of the Lemonade album, like select songs from the Lemonade album, and give so much life that when you stop performing, no one else is speaking? Like, it is just dead silence, just clapping and cheering, because you know what? You just killed it. You were wrong because you knew that was Rihanna's night, and you knew that was Britney's like third, fourth, fifth comeback night. Okay, so you were wrong for that. You had no reason to shut the stage down like that, girl. You went from Pray You Catch Me to Angelic to Killing the Game with Sorry and Formation. Like, come on. And you were nominated for 11 nominations and you won 6 of them bad boys. Yes. Keep it moving, keep it moving. And the visuals, the dances, you always come through. You pretty much gave us a mini concert. That's why I'm so excited to see you in October. I'll be there, B. Anyway, moving along. So we go to commercial break. Kim Kardashian comes out. She's like giving this long speech about who she's about to introduce, and she's like, oh, it's Britney. I'm like, okay, Britney. MTV been giving you a hardcore promo for your performance, so I'm excited to see what you about to give to the world. You about to serve the kids something nice. So Britney comes in, she's like in this silhouette thing going on. She's dancing and singing, lip singing, by the way, you know, lip singing. So I'm like, okay, Britney, come on through. The curtain comes up. This girl, Lord, I see why she get the name Stiffney. She's not the same Britney that we used to love. Baby, one more time. No, she's not that anymore. She performed Make Me Ooh. Crazy enough, I thought, you know what? For what it was better than Rihanna's, though she may have lip synced. That girl tried to dance and whip her hair for her life. Her back need a little more arch, but I ain't gonna say that. Then G-Eazy came out and really helped that performance. Like, he really boasted that performance. So Britney, kudos to you, because I know you ain't been right since what, 07, 09, when you shaved all your hair off, girl. You ain't been right since then, but that's okay. And them tracks was a mess. Whoever doing your clip-ins need to be hurt. I ain't even lying, but I will say you were doing a good thing by auctioning off tickets and your performance costumes to raise money for Louisiana. I can appreciate that. Go ahead for that, girl. But as far as your performance, I'm gonna give that. I give it a B plus. I give it a B plus. Though you lip sync, B plus. So another thing that I was scrolling down my timeline, I saw they had the best new artist. It was either gonna be Bryson Tiller or DNC. Personally, I think Bryson Tiller is better than DNC, but it was a fan vote, so the fans voted. There's more pop fans than they are R&B fans, I'll say that. Or Bryson Tiller's like trap soul, whatever. So yeah, give it time. I mean, DNC, Joe Jonas already had a following, so they just follow him to DNC. So Bryson Tiller, don't be upset. Fans, don't be upset. He'll get his time and his shine. Moving on. Wait, it wasn't Bryson Tiller. It was Tory Lanez. No, it was Bryson Tiller. It was Bryson Tiller. Anyway, moving on. What else happened in the award show? Oh my goodness. Ariana and Nicki Minaj. Number one, they did a live performance of the video that they were going to drop that night. It was going to be exclusively on Guest.com. First of all, Ariana, you made the worst mistake by having Guest sponsor your video. And Guest, you really made me mad because how y'all gonna... Let me get to this performance first. This girl starts on a treadmill. The new song is called Side to Side. I'm living for the song. Vocals are there. The girl can sing. But she's on a treadmill. For you to be some Broadway starting out star, honey, you were out of breath on that treadmill. You shouldn't have done it in the first place. Your performance was awkward. You almost forgot the words when you got off the treadmill. You were 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind, maybe 2 or 4 8 counts behind on your moves with your dances, which that's okay because you're the singer, so don't nobody really know. But it was just like there was nothing there. It was just like you and your voice, which is not always a good thing. You're performing to a huge crowd. Give me something. Moving on. So Nikki comes out. Girl, you just kind of walked and you were kind of lazy. Really annoyed me. Just, oh my gosh. It was just like, okay, give me more. And were you even rapping? I don't even know what that was. You used to come harder than that. But moving on. So you can go to guest.com and watch the video, which that was the worst mistake ever. Like, I'm guessing Guest didn't give her too much money because that video didn't look like it was up to par with Guest production. And then Ariana, you losing most of your fans because some of your fans can't afford Guest. I mean, I understand you want that audience who can afford Guest, I'm guessing. I'm guessing. But anyway, like, most of your fans don't shop at Guess. That's just a given. I'm just saying. Moving along. So those were the highlights of the VMAs. Rihanna finally received her Vanguard Award, which I still don't think she's done anything near creative to receive that. I will say, I mean, she's been unapologetic. I'll give her that, but that's about it. Her fourth performance, her third and fourth were vocally struggling. She tried to hit some high notes, off pitch, off key, whatever you want to call it. Just no, not here for that. Let's see, what are some other highlights? Let me check my list. Oh yes, Kanye gave his little rant. So did anybody realize that Miss T Swizzy was not in the building? Taylor Swift. She was nowhere to be found in the building, or her best friend. The whole girl squad was not in the building, which was crazy to me. Which most of them have left the girl squad anyway, but that's another story for another day. But that's because Taylor Swift, you've been exposed. We know that you were in the wrong. So yeah, sorry, Kim and Kanye pulled the truth out on you, but you were wrong, and he did make you famous. That's all I'm saying. So Kanye's talking, he's talking about how he creates art or whatever. Anyway, just to go into his new video for Fade, which starring Tiana Taylor. Let me tell you, Tiana Taylor in that video, girl, body for days. Body goals for most people, not for me because I'm not that committed to working out. But yes, honey, the body goals were everything. The song was good, but Tiana Taylor kind of just, I was so focused on her, I ain't even really listened to the song. But it's called Fade. Go get The Life of Pablo. You might like it. It was okay to me. The video is what really made it hot. But other than that, I mean, those were the real things. I mean, I was also a little sad that they didn't mention Bowie and they didn't mention Prince, like pioneers in the music industry, in the pop and urban culture music industry. It's like, come on, how are you not gonna give some type of like tribute to them? Even a video tribute or something. You guys did nothing. So that was kind of disrespectful in my opinion. MTV, you had a lot of heavy hitters that did not do anything this year, and I feel bad for them. I feel bad for you. So that's me. I always continue to sip the tea, and then I'll share some with you guys as always. Until then, keep it shady.